All right, let's go to the other side of that game because it's time for another edition of our favorite news show. I love this. Go ahead.
This is the true story.
True story.
Of 17 strangers.
Picked to play on a team.
We're all adults.
Work together.
I can't do you guys' job. You guys can't do my job.
And have their lives taped.
That's frustrating.
Find out what happens
when people stop being polite.
And start getting Beal.
Oh, I know, dog.
The Beal World.
DC.
First of all, I hear that G Wiz is a terrible, terrible roommate. I'm just going to put that out there. Before Sunday's last-second loss to the Celtics, the Wizards had won 7 of their last 8, and they're only 2 games back of earning a spot in the play-in game. So, Matt, should Wizards fans see the glass as half empty or half full right now?
Definitely half full after the way the season started. And I think, too, and kind of our job is, what have you done for me lately? They got off to a terrible start, but we're forgetting Russell Westbrook they had to get used to Russ. Russ is a star, a future Hall of Famer, but his style of play is something you have to get used to, and he had to get used to Bradley Beal. So I think, they're off to, they're playing a lot better. I would believe half full. It's not like we're saying this team is going to make a championship run, but they're definitely capable of making the playoffs in the East.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you look at how a team is played, to Matt's point, look at how they're trending, and they're trending in a positive direction. That being said, 11 straight games of scoring 40.
And
so,
losses.
yeah,
that's got to be
Let's actually say the stat for the people. So Bradley Beal has the last 11 games where he has tipped over 40, the Wizards have lost, which is not shockingly an NBA record.
It's not an NBA record?
I mean, I'm sorry, that is the NBA
I'm about to say, I was like, who scored more than that and didn't win a game?
It's Monday, and I need more coffee.
It's okay. But that, to me, there might be something in that stat. Like, there might be something in that stat. Now, I'm not going to, get on Bradley Beal or say this, but 11 times? I'm sorry, if I'm doing something 11 times and it's not working, I might change. What
else do you want him to do?
I'm just saying, I might change my approach.
Well, there's an interesting stat. I did my show this morning, and we were digging a little bit. When Donovan Mitchell shoots just under 20% or 20 attempts a game, they're 15-1. When he shoots 22 attempts per game, just that's 2.5 shot attempts per game.
Right.
They have the record is a lot different. So there's that thin line between attempts and numbers for leading players that kind of tilt whether they're going to win or lose.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, if it's like, I'm not saying not to go out if you're cooking to go
He's supposed to try to score 50 every night.
Every night. That's his job to do. But it's like, okay, maybe take a different approach to that. Because 11 straight times at 40, that's not just a random thing. That means that, you're scoring, you're doing a lot, but it's not generating team wins.
Yes, that's all true. But it also does get back to what you were talking about in the Celtics part of this discussion, which is they have had a crazy number of starting lineups, hit hard by COVID. And obviously, I think it's hard to get in a rhythm with your teammates for the kind of stuff you're talking about. Yeah. I think a lot of games, Bradley has just been like, I guess it's just me. I'm going out there.
Hey,
there I go.
Yeah.
Beal World, DC, an excellent show within the show, brought to you by The Jump. And I hear that the Real World New York that started off the Real World on MTV, they're having those guys come back and live in the house.
Was that like Puck and those guys back in the day?
Like
teenagers.
So before that, the first one, the original one in New York City. Puck was San Francisco. We'll do a little education during the commercial break. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.